Northern Michigan has lots of great places. Our lakes and streams, parks, small towns, farms and forests attract thousands of visitors every year and define our great quality of life. Great places share four things. They are easy to get to, are safe, clean, and attractive, there are fun things to do, and they are friendly places where people want to socialize. Great places where people want to visit, live, work, and play are vital to the region's economic success.
People pick place now, people pick place over jobs, people pick place over a whole bunch of different things. So we've got to have competitive places, we've got to have places people want to be in. And we're finding as we look at other parts around the country, jobs often follow from that, or the individuals will make their own jobs. We've got the most entrepreneurial group of people out there in the under 30 crowd in the history of our country.
These new entrepreneurs and others vital to future economic success want to live and work in vibrant places, rich with culture and amenities. Creating great places is called placemaking. Communities throughout northern Michigan are now using placemaking strategies to attract jobs and economic development. Placemaking projects often focus on public spaces. These are the places where people interact with each other. They can be publicly owned or private areas open to the public, and their use can ultimately be impacted by community action. Creating community places where people want to visit, live, work, and play can attract valuable opportunities to your community. Community places come in all shapes and sizes: a courtyard, sidewalk or street, a street corner, a neighborhood park, a civic center, a downtown, a museum, a waterfront. Adding them together creates a unique identity for the whole community. Here are some examples of northern Michigan communities making great places. Boyne City is thriving during difficult economic times by focusing on their downtown area through their Main Street program. The Main Street program is a national and Michigan effort to promote economic development through historic preservation. Boyne City is one of the small number of Michigan cities that actually gained population between 2000 and 2010, a true success in attracting people through placemaking. One of Boyne City's biggest successes is a new $3 million downtown development that blends with its historic architecture. It includes 3 new retail businesses, offices for a regional organization, and a marina. It created great spaces where residents and visitors mingle and enjoy the city's beautiful waterfront.
Glenn Catt, a local developer, purchased the property, worked on a community consensus, met with a variety of community groups, understood what the community wanted, and was able to implement such a wonderful project. It has just provided an enormous growth for the downtown. It's built confidence in the downtown, and it's made people feel what's possible in the downtown. What our community's been able to do during these difficult economic times is kind of remarkable compared to where we probably would have been without the Main Street program and the community cooperation that's come as a result of it.
You don't have to travel far from Boyne City to find another great example of placemaking. The Breezeway project between Boyne Falls and Atwood shows how communities can work together to create a great place. Several years ago, community leaders discussed ways to market their off-the-beaten-path, unique and scenic communities.
We also looked at what was happening in our communities with the decline in businesses, and we were seeing some areas that we needed to attend to, and we were also finding from a marketing standpoint that these areas were limited in our resources, but we found then that working together collaboratively that we could share our resources and share our marketing dollars.
The result was new signage along the 24-mile route, along with events and marketing to create a unique identity and attract people to the area.
This collaboration has already seen just an unbelievable impact on especially the village of Ellsworth, where just a few short years ago we were down to just one retail business left. Mostly everything had left, closed up, and things were looking quite gloomy. And coming together and sharing all of our energies and ideas and creating new events and marketing plans together, we're down to just one space now left in Ellsworth.
In Cadillac, community leaders and volunteers enhanced their community by creating a great place called the CLAM River Greenway. The 1.6-mile path along the CLAM River is used by as many as 1,500 people a day.
It connects to a number of schools, it connects to various parks and other facilities that are extremely important to the quality of the community and make the community a desirable place in which to live. It gets a lot of use, and very importantly, it's really popular with tourists. Tourists like to, they find out about the Greenway a lot of times by walking Lake Cadillac, and they see this feature over here, so they cross the street, find out there's a Greenway, and invariably end up walking the entire pathway.
The city of Charlevoix improved a popular place when they renovated East Park. The newly renovated park was named one of the great places in America by the American Planning Association in 2009. The $13 million renovation included increased green space, a new performance pavilion, harbor master's building, a trout stream, and interactive fountain.
The city made this investment because East Park is so important to Charlevoix's history. It's been here for a long time. The city's made the financial investment in purchasing the land, and also the park is so central to the city's economy. There's great views here. It brings in a lot of boaters. It's a great place for our local festivals. It's also a great place for the city's culture. Everybody comes to the park for the festivals, for the boating, for the recreation. It's a great place for tourism and locals alike.
In the Village of Honor, residents are working to make the community a place where people want to be. A nonprofit group called the Honor Area Restoration Project is focusing on reinventing their small town. Through a series of meetings, people came together to talk about what is important in their community and how to enhance it.
It was just amazing to see the enthusiasm that people coming together and having a venue to express themselves as to what they think, what their ideas were about what could be different in town.
One of those ideas is to do a better job of showcasing the Platte River.
Standing here at the in front by Platte River, which is only about 2 blocks away from downtown, this is the one feature that the town has that at this time people don't really know about because they fly through this town. So the intent is, of course, is to give people a sense of place and that they will stop here for a good reason, and amongst them to enjoy our beautiful river here and to all the potential improvements that we're going to do in our town. People are tired of feeling victimized to the bad economy in Honor and in Michigan as a whole. So here we actually come up with something that people can actually dig into project, and it's going to be more of that coming, I'm sure, so that people can actually, do something about their hometown.
Successful communities ask themselves 2 simple questions. What do we have and how do we make it better? In Boyne City, it's a new downtown building by their waterfront. Along the breezeway, it's capitalizing on a scenic route that connects small towns. In Cadillac, it was making a neglected river corridor accessible to people. In Charlevoix, it's revitalizing an important community park. And in Honor, it's a nonprofit organization getting residents together to develop a common vision for their village. No one project makes a place, but these efforts accumulate and together can change communities. Creating great places at a local level creates a regional identity that is economically competitive.
We've got to have competitive places, and by places I really mean regions, and you've got to figure out how to leverage a traditional downtown like a Traverse City with the waterfront, with some of the smaller communities, with the agricultural land, the rich agricultural land we have in this area. And by all working together and sort of being on the same page, I think that gives us a leg up in the new economy.
There's no way that one community can have everything needed to create places that attract people to live there. The important thing is how they are promoted and linked together to form a regional identity. Places like the Sleeping Bear Dunes National Lakeshore, the Jordan River Valley and State Natural River, the Manistee National Wild and Scenic River, Front Street in Traverse City, the Petoskey Gaslight District, Manistee's historic downtown, Alden Antique Stores, and Leelanau Wineries. Together, they form the identity of our regional Great Place.
Northwest Lower Michigan, when defined as a region, is really an aggregate of its many different places that are each unique and important in their own way. In order for the region to be successful and great, we need every single community within the region to reach its fullest potential. The great thing about placemaking is that it's really about the locals. It truly is community-based and isn't something that the state or federal government will do for us.
So how can other communities do what these places did to improve their area? What can you do as a community member? The first step is to identify unique places in your community and what's needed to make them great. The best way to do this is like the highlighted communities in this video have, by getting people together to talk about the special places we share. Next is coming up with the plans and funds to make it happen.
One of the nice things about placemaking initiatives is that it's not always about money. It truly is about vision. And some of the most successful placemaking initiatives that I know of didn't have a lot of money associated with them.
Placemaking involves people in deciding what they can do to make their community, especially their public spaces, great. It is an economic development strategy that ultimately can create jobs and income.
Never underestimate the power of local residents to make placemaking and to make communities truly excellent.
To me, this process of including community in a process like this, or being part of a team that trying to drive this home, it to me is America's democracy at its best, because this is what America is all about, and it's about including people and everybody being equals.